Hello or hello again to you, my Cosmic Dragon friends. We are back with another Pick a Card love reading, and today we are looking at their thoughts and feelings for you. I'm going to casually light some dragon incense here, and we're going to have a look at our piles of cards. Pile 1 today, apparently I'm pointing with fire, is the Unfolding Tarot and the Clear Quartz Star. Pile 2, we have the After Tarot and the gorgeous Tiger's Eye Heart. Look at that. Pile 3, we have the Midnight Magic Tarot and we have this Rainbow Hematite Ring. Okay, so see which pile you feel most drawn to. Timestamps are in the description below. I'll see you in your reading. Hello, pile 1. You chose the Unfolding Path Tarot and our little crystal heart here, which we're going to pop over here. And you came into this reading under the energy of this oracle card. So your oracle card to start with is number 17, Regeneration, and it's tarragon, which is a herb I have in my garden. Interesting. Okay, so this could be about starting again, breathing new life into something that's gotten stale or struggling. This is definitely an interesting energy coming in here on the element of fire, but also bringing in wisdom. And I want to say there's mystical wisdom coming in here, guiding you, guiding your person here as well. It's an interesting one. Connection to the moon goddess. I would say connections to dragons and connections to the moon goddess. Okay. All right. Let's pull out some tarot cards, find out what your person's thoughts and feelings are for you today. Let's take a look for pile 1. Remember, if this isn't resonating, you can pick another pile or pick another reading. Only take what resonates for you. It's a group reading, so leave the messages that aren't for you. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 3 of Wands. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, for some of you this is a relationship that may have come to an end. You may have separated, may have split up, or you may be having some problems at the moment. It looks like this could even be a long-term relationship that's having some issues, having some problems at the moment. It could be a marriage. So we've got the 10 of Pentacles here with the 8 of Pentacles, and I feel like this is something you've worked very hard on, this relationship. And I feel at one point there was equal give and take, but it feels like something's missing. Either, I don't know, maybe things have gone a bit stale, maybe your person isn't giving to you as you expected them to, or like they used to. I feel it's almost like there's a reticence to give here. Maybe you're worried that they're cheating on you, maybe you're worried that they've got somebody else, you know. There's concerns here. It feels like something started well, but now it feels a little bit rocky. It feels a little bit rocky, almost like, yeah, almost like you need them to come back and you need them to reassure you that everything's okay. This could also be a long distance relationship, I feel, because we've got the boat here on the 3 of Wands. Yeah, it looks like you're looking for some reassurance or a sign from this person that they actually care. They care about you. Or they still care about you, or they care as much as you thought they did. There's definitely a need for seeking that. And it's interesting that we came in on a number 17, which in the tarot is the major arcana of the star, and your crystal is also a star. So there's definitely strong star energy here. I feel like, and we're going to look at your person's thoughts and feelings now, I feel that they put you up on a pedestal, and maybe they're feeling that they're not good enough. They feel like they're the Page of Cups right now, like they really don't measure up to you, because you're the Empress, and gender doesn't matter here. That's just the the people on the cards, but it's like you're this amazing, powerful person, and maybe they're having a crisis of confidence. Maybe they really don't feel they have anything to offer you of substance. You know, maybe it was just fun until now in the relationship, and now things might have got more serious, and suddenly the person realizes, particularly pertinent if they're a divine masculine, suddenly they realize, well, I don't have enough to give this person to have a serious relationship with them. I don't have enough money. I'm not set up enough in my life. I don't feel at their level. Maybe there's a class difference or a socioeconomic difference between you. You know, maybe one of you's got more money than the other, and this makes your person feel uncomfortable. If, you know, maybe they don't earn as much as you do. Maybe they're a bit younger than you as well, or at least emotionally they're less mature than you are, I think. So they may have pulled back at the moment. And I want to say not to worry if they have pulled back with the Five of Cups here. It's okay. Because yes, 3 cups may appear to have fallen over, but you've still got 2 standing. So there's still a strong potential here, but it feels like there's this waiting period. Maybe you've been waiting for them to propose, for example, and they haven't, and you're getting very uncomfortable with that. Because I'm feeling your person feeling inadequate at the moment, like they have you on a pedestal, like they don't feel good enough for you. And some people do run, some people pull back when that happens, or some people just need to have a bit of a think before they move forward. So let's not panic. Let's bring out some angel cards. See what else we've got here. Your person's thoughts and feelings for pile 1. I'm just going to carefully look at them off camera in case there's anything I need to cover up. Focus. Yeah. Emerging. It's a very young energy on the emerging card. And healing. Yes. And trust on the bottom. So yeah, I do feel like your person is feeling that you need to focus on themselves at the moment, almost like they need to catch up with you. And this could be a 5-dimensional thing. This could be a 5D thing. And what I mean by that is it could be that their soul or spirit knows that they have to catch up with you on a spiritual level, and that could be why they're pulling back at the moment, because they know they need to catch up with you. If you're to have any chance for a long-term relationship, energetically you need to be on the same wavelength, you need to be on the same level. And I feel that maybe you've done a lot of growth recently. There's been a lot of personal growth in the system, in the collective right now. For certain soul groups, there's been huge leaps forwards energetically. So maybe your person has sensed you do that, and now their soul or their higher self thinks, shit, I need to catch up, or this relationship isn't going to survive. So they could have pulled back for that. They could have pulled back. They could be focusing on their past. I feel doing some healing from their past. They might be secretly, quietly having some counselling or dealing with some stuff from their past, because look, she's looking backwards. But there's this beautiful childlike energy with the emerging card and the Page of Cups. I feel there is a friendship here. And I feel they don't want to lose you, but they maybe don't feel up to the task at the moment. So there could be a period of separation, perhaps. Yeah, but they have to go through this healing process, and you're being asked to trust in the process, trust in the universe, that you will get the best outcome here, the most positive outcome. All right, let's get one of these for you. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. Ain't that the truth? In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Yeah, try and stay in the moment. Try and let go of difficult emotions at the moment. It's completely normal, completely natural. You know, if somebody is pulling away from you, or if you're uncertain where things are going, completely normal. And your emotions are what they are, but they will not necessarily tell you the truth about reality. They're just evidence of your reactions to things based on past experiences. So maybe you might have some healing to do as well. You might have some unhealed trauma that needs looking at. Okay, let's find out anything else. Your person's thoughts and feelings for you today. The Chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing, codependency. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Phoenix, new phase and rekindle, renew and growth, changed mind, rise from ashes. That's really good. Picture, looking at you, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. Yes, so if this person has pulled away, it might feel almost like you're chasing them energetically. It might feel like you're always the one that has to make contact, or you're trying to will them to make contact with you, you know, energetically you're on their tail. But with the Phoenix here, this is very, very positive, because it does show a new phase getting ready to begin. It does show growth. Okay, that's very, very positive about positive changes coming into your life. And with the picture, looking at pictures of you missing you, they're missing you. If you're separated at the moment, they are missing you. They are thinking about how much they care, and they do want to make new memories. So I want to say there's a bit of reassurance coming in here. Backstabbing, heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, deception, lies, shocking attack. Yeah, I mean, you might have fallen out. You might have had a bit of an argument here. And I'm getting the energy of Pluto coming through quite strongly here as well. Hades with the pomegranate. Hades and Persephone. Maybe you're opposites to each other. Maybe I want to say perhaps your astrology, your sun or your sun and moon are in opposition with each other, for example. There's an opposition here in your energies. You are quite different. But I think that's probably what attracted you to them in the first place. Love. Yeah. Unconditional love, self-love and wholeness, affection and attraction, selflessness. This is a gorgeous card to show up. They do love you. They do. And cut down, yes, cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. So got a couple of cards with separation, so you may be separated from them at the moment, but if you are, I think they're looking at you. They're keeping an eye, maybe on social media, maybe talking to mutual friends about you just to find out what you're up to, what you're doing. But I feel like they're trying to break some of their old patterns at the moment. They're trying to make sense of their own feelings, their own life, so that they can be up at your level. So let's just get a few message cards from your person. What would pile one's person say to them if they could say anything? What would they say? I'm still dealing with some stuff. Well, yeah. Okay, that's good confirmation there. They're doing some healing work. I fantasize about you. Yeah, you're very much in their mind. Hence looking at the pictures. I need you. Yes, this isn't over. I really don't think this is over. And I want you or I want you back. So I want you back if this is, a situation where you've split up for a bit or you're separated or just stepped away from each other for some time. There is a desire to get back together. And I think they are manifesting that because the I want you back card comes in on 369, manifesting number. One more. I'm thinking about you a lot on 30. Yes. Aww, they really are thinking about you. You are never far from their mind, pile one. Very, very beautiful message. We're just going to get some letter tiles and some charms and some astrology signs just as a bit of extra confirmation for you now. And as if by magic the table is clear, we're going to get some letter tiles now, and these could be names, initials, words relevant to you and your person, just a bit of extra confirmation. Doesn't have to be your name or initials that shows up. But remember, we came into this reading under the energy of regeneration. So this feels like a time of regeneration, regrowth, rebuilding, repairing. That's the potential here, I feel. And as I'm filming this, we are actually coming up to a period of Mercury retrograde, which is a really good time to do all of those things. So that's really good. Let's look at our letters. O, O, ooh, A, S, I. Oasis. You might both like Oasis. Maybe even to a concert together. G, R, grass, grassy, S, L, grr. Maybe someone's a bit cross or has a dog or does impressions of dogs. D, I'm not judging. T, maybe you got some furries watching. Okay, I'm not judging. Okay, H, D, maybe someone has a Dorset postcode with DT. Q, oops, N, B, A, maybe someone's in their baddie era. V. Okay. Let's see. So you can see if you can see your initials, their initials, your name or part of your name, their name, names or words that connect you. I want to say girls aloud. For some reason I'm getting lots of bands and concerts coming through here, so maybe that's a theme with you. Maybe they play in a band, maybe you do, maybe it's how you met. Sylvia. I've got Quebec coming through. Habib. Okay. Sid. Sarah. I wanted to say Sura, but I don't know if that's a name, so I apologise. I don't know where that came from, but if my guides tell me, I have to say it. Okay. Nathan. Veronica. Dennis. Raoul. Rachel. Graham. I'm getting Neil deGrasse Tyson as well, so that could be a connection for somebody. Okay. Someone could be a surveyor. Okay. All right. Let's get our astrology signs here. This could be your sun sign, moon sign, or ascendant. That's what we call your big three. Could be theirs. Could be a sign that's important in your synastry or in your charts. We've got, look at this, double Taurus, double Aries. Look at that. So you could have a lot in common in your astrology. You could both be the same sign. You could have a lot of one sign. You could have a stellium, for example, where you've got 4 or 5 placements all in the same sign. Interesting, very strong Taurian and Aries vibes. I'm going to see if any other signs want to come out. They do. Okay, we've got Scorpio and Gemini. Well, that's very balanced because now we've got all the elements there as well. So Taurus, Scorpio, Aries and Gemini. And let's just get some charms for you. Just a bit of extra confirmation for my pile ones. This is their reading. We have a fairy castle. Ooh, maybe you've been to that really cool castle in Germany that the Disney castle is based on. Or maybe you've been to Disney. Maybe you're a Disney kid, Disney adult. We've got a cute little star. Maybe one of you's in the limelight, or like I said, in a band or on the stage or something. Maybe you're a stage kid, or you were. Anchor, there could be a connection to boats, shipping. I've got this cute little bow. For some reason, I want to say someone's a dog groomer. That's a very specific message for someone here. And we've got dog here as well. We've got this lovely, it's like a gecko. So there's a connection to South America, I want to say. We have a bee. Oh, lovely. Or is there a wasp? I'm not sure. Flying insect. Maybe someone's a beekeeper. We have a flying bird who's going to come in and eat the insect because it's that time of year. Maybe somebody travels a lot with the bird. Connection to Africa with these birds as well, because they're migratory birds. They like come to my country in the summer and they go to Africa in the winter. Hanger, maybe somebody likes fashion, or is a I want to say an interior designer or a fashion designer of some kind. We have this cute little Bambi type deer. So again, there's a connection to Disney, maybe with actual Bambi. And this sweet rose. Okay, pile one, that was your reading. I hope that was helpful. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I love to read all of your comments, and if you can help me reach my target of 1,000 subscribers, I'd be so, so grateful. I will see you very soon. You take very, very good care of yourself. Bye-bye. Hail and welcome, pile 2. So I'm getting a very witchy vibe in this pile. So some of you could be practicing witches, high magicians, or you may just be very, very connected to Gaia, to the energies of the earth, or to an earth-based religion. So I have already pre-picked an oracle card here to get the theme for your reading. So you've come in under the energy of magic eggs. Oh, look at this. This is gorgeous. Beginning something is exciting. It's all about new beginnings. So this could be a crush situation. It could be a new beginning in love, or it could be somebody that you're hoping to have a new beginning with. Maybe you were with before. And your, oops, let's move my staff from pile 1. Your crystal is the tiger's eye heart. So beautiful courage and encouragement coming through there for you. Very exciting. Magic eggs, all about new beginnings, coming in on 23.5, which is the Icarus mind, where we have very big ideas, lofty ideals, very high level thinking with the higher mind. All right, let's see. Let's take a look. We're going to ask how your person is thinking and feeling about you, and we're going to see what's going on in this connection. Okay, Three of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, the World, which I'm going to casually cover up with some crystal, this shell. There we go. There we go, little shell bra for her there. Lovely stuff. And the Knight of Cups. Okay. All right, it's almost like out of heartbreak, we're moving on to something new here. Moving on to something new. Bottom of the deck, I'm going to bring this card in as well. Eight of Swords. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And after that, the card on the bottom of the deck after that, which I won't show you because there is some nudity, is the Lovers. This is very, very good, very positive. Yes, it's about new beginnings in love. It's about new opportunities in love off the back of heartbreak. So maybe you had a difficult breakup, maybe they did, maybe you broke up with this person already, you know, that's possible as well. Remember, this is a group reading, so there are going to be some slightly different scenarios. Remember to only take the messages that make sense for you. Leave the other ones there for somebody else. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, the World, Knight of Cups, and Eight of Swords. Yes, yes, yes. I feel like there's an energy of breaking free from something from the past. So breaking free from old habits, from old situations, from negative thought patterns, from situations where you kept yourself stuck even though you weren't. Situations where maybe you or your person believed you were stuck. So this could be you or them getting out of a difficult divorce, or just leaving some difficult thought patterns and emotions behind. So it could be a time of healing, but regardless, it's a time of healing from heartbreak, whether that heartbreak is trauma from the past, or whether it's something that happened in this lifetime with this person or with somebody else. I feel for most people it's heartbreak from somebody else, and this is almost like a new chance. And I feel like your person sees you as a new opportunity for the future, a second chance at love, a second chance at life. Perhaps they've been in a long-term relationship where they've just stayed for the money, for the children, or because they felt that they had to do that and they didn't see any way out. Because they're very traditional, they may come from a culture where divorce is frowned upon, or they may be very religious, or just very, very old-fashioned and traditional and loyal. And, you know, when they said I do, maybe they really meant it forever. But I feel like they're coming to the realization that whatever was in the past needs to stay in the past. And this could be that they're currently getting out of a marriage or thinking about leaving a marriage or a long-term relationship to be with you, because there's this exciting new beginning that's beckoning here. You feel like a strong temptation, but in a good way. I feel like you are a catalyst for this person to release themselves from self-imposed bonds, self-imposed limitations, which is what the Eight of Swords talks to us about, self-imposed limitation. Yes, wow. I feel quite strongly that they want to make you an offer if they haven't already. They may have already approached you because you feel like wish fulfillment to them with the Nine of Cups, the World, Knight of Cups. Wow. This is big, big energy. And they just have to free themselves from something. And I think you're really giving them that motivation, that impetus to free themselves from something, this whatever it is. I feel it could be this Queen of Pentacles, and it doesn't matter if they're male or female, that gender doesn't matter here. That's just the representation of an energy on a card. I feel like they want to let go of something, move away from something, perhaps something they entered into too hastily with this hair here as well. Maybe they entered into something too hastily, or perhaps they were tricked into... yeah, it could have been like a honey trap situation where they had a child with somebody too quickly that when they weren't planning to do that, and maybe the other person kind of entrapped them a little bit. Unfortunately, that happens. You know, it's something that happens, and, you know, I'm not here to judge, but it is a thing that I've seen happen to people, so it's manipulative and it's not kind, but it does happen. So let's bring in some angel cards. Here's Bedford to have a wow. Bedford's meowing. Yeah, he doesn't like that energy either. He's saying whatever it is that's holding this person back, it feels like it's time for them to move forwards, and I think you are the energy bringing them forwards. I got that Robbie Williams song in my head, She's the One. And again, gender doesn't matter, but it's like if there's somebody calling me on it, she's the one. You're the one calling them on, calling them forwards, helping them to want this new life, to believe it's possible, this new beginning, the egg. So it's only just conceived. So it could be that maybe you're not even together yet. Maybe you feel that this is your soulmate. Maybe you feel very strongly, and I feel that they feel it too. Maybe they've showed up in your dreams. Maybe you have eye contact. Maybe you work together. Maybe you see them in some social setting. You're definitely known to each other. Maybe you kind of know that they fancy you, but no one's ever said anything because it wouldn't be appropriate. But you both know. And chances are everyone else knows as well. But no one's saying anything. Okay. Divine guidance. Oh, new love. I love this card. Now I need more... need to cover up the cherubs. Let's get Pasheen to cover up the cherubs. Let's get a Pasheen card. Ghost Pasheen is going to cover up the cherubs on the new love card because Pasheen looks like a pearl clutching ghost here because there's little cherubs on there with no clothes on. Okay. New beginnings. Oh, look at this. New beginnings. Oh, this is crazy. Okay. Harmony. Surrender and release, yes, on the 8, on top of the 8 of swords. Oh, I love how this comes out. And children, yes, they could literally be staying in something for children right now for the sake of children, or because of patterning from their childhood, or because of family expectations that they're expected to stay. Could be an arranged marriage that they're expected to stay in and they can't leave, or they feel they can't leave, but they really want something new with you. That's the vibe I get for this group. And that's not to say you haven't been together in the past. You might have been childhood sweethearts and then just sort of met up with each other later in life. You know, there are past connections potentially here as well. Very interesting energy, but it feels like you are really helping this person to understand that life can be better, life can be more positive, that new beginnings are possible, that new love is on the cards. Oh, I'm loving this energy, I have to say, part 2. This is gorgeous. But courage is needed, and that's why we've got the courageous heart, the tiger's eye here. So tiger's eye might be a useful crystal for you to hold, wear or carry, or for them to hold, wear or carry. Maybe you'd like to gift them a little piece of tiger's eye or a bracelet or whatever is appropriate for them. Okay. Or a belt buckle for someone, I'm being told. Okay. All right. Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Yes, so there's no need to rush, no need to run, even if you feel like you really want to. This is going to happen in divine timing, but it is happening. It is happening. It may be a very complicated situation that they need to get themselves out of, and I feel like they want you to wait for them. But we'll see later on in these cards, which are message cards from your person here. Let's see what they have to say for themselves in just a moment. So let's get out some of these. Oops. Oh, cards throwing themselves on the floor. Let's see what they are. This person really wants to talk. I tell you, when the cards throw themselves on the floor, they want to talk. But it's possible that they can't talk to you in the 3D, sort of in this reality. They can't talk to you in normal everyday life. Maybe they talk to you in your dreams. Maybe they come and they tell you things in your dreams. And you have very vivid dreams and you wake up thinking, what the heck was that? Or maybe you just have very strong visions, sensations. They may be coming into your meditation. But I feel like they're trying desperately to communicate with you in every possible way except talking. Except actually telling you. It's like their soul is trying so hard. Sword and rose, clarity and truth, revelations, honour and protection, determination. Yeah, there it is. Honour. Honour could be a big theme for them. They could be somebody who's very dutiful, very duty bound, a big believer in honour and doing the right thing. But they're getting clarity, they're getting the truth about their situation. They're also a very determined person, so when they do set their mind to something, it does happen. Separation. So yes, it could be that they need to separate from somebody, because we have sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. This could be with the cacti on this card as well. This could be quite a bitter separation if and when it happens, you know, as and when it happens. I feel it will. I don't think it's less if and more when, but I did say if, so it could be for some people that this isn't certain yet. And I just had to take a sip of water, so that's telling me that this person's throat chakra, it could be a lot of shouting with the throat chakra needing water there. Water is very healing to the throat chakra. The throat chakra is the energy center that sits on your throat, and it is all about communication, talking, being heard, and your voice being heard and listened to. And you can have a blockage on the throat chakra if you're not listened to, or if you feel unheard, feel not listened to. I feel in this person's previous relationships or current relationship, if they're still with someone, they are not heard. They're absolutely not heard. And it wouldn't surprise me if they had recurring throat problems, because these energetic blockages can actually manifest as physical issues, physical ailments. So they may have frequent sore throats, frequent coughs, always complaining about they've got a dry throat, or they've got to clear their throat all the time, something like that. Or maybe they just feel really thirsty all the time. In which case they should probably see a doctor. But if you're ever worried about symptoms, please go and see a doctor. Don't just assume it's an energy blockage, because it may well be, but you may still need to see the doctor. So always go and get medical help. Okay, what else? Ship, cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression and arriving. Yeah, they're not getting what they need from this previous or current situation. They either didn't get what they need, or they're not getting what they need, and they know they have to cut ties if they haven't already. If they've cut some of the ties, they need to cut more of them. And they need to move on. They may need to do some sort of tie cutting ceremony. That could be something you can suggest to them if they're open to it, if you have that kind of relationship, if they're open to that sort of thing. There is a tie cutting ceremony over on my second channel, which was actually my first channel, Angel Wings Holistics, which I will link to you above, called Cutting the Ties That Bind, with Archangel Michael, which you can use for that purpose, for you to cut ties. They're welcome to use it as well if they are open to that. Not everybody is, and certainly it's not something you enforce on someone, so don't just try and sneakily play it in the background when you're with them and think that'll work. That's not cool, guys. We have to respect free will. Okay. Self-indulgence, self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Yes, I feel some of the persons for this group are actually doing some shadow work at the moment. They may be actively doing healing, they may be knowingly doing healing, and they're healing old wounds about not being enough, lacking confidence. This is what I said, lacking confidence. If you've got someone who's lacking confidence, a tiger's eye heart would be a wonderful gift for them. It's exactly the energy that they need to support them, to give them the self-esteem, self-worth, that they are good enough, that they don't have to lack confidence. They don't have to be afraid that they're not enough, that they will not be loved. So it could be that they got into a loveless marriage, or an okay marriage, because they thought nobody would ever love them, or they thought nobody would ever love them any more than that person did. Maybe they were breadcrumbed, you know, maybe they had a mother or father or guardian who was withholding of emotion, or cruel, or perhaps just emotionally distant, and they didn't know how to connect with them, because, you know, it's not necessarily the parents' fault if they don't know how to connect emotionally with their child. It's quite common, unfortunately. They may have had like an avoidant attachment style. This person might have a bit of an avoidant attachment style, or they might have an anxious attachment style. They might be somebody who's a bit codependent, and because I think codependency was mentioned on one of these cards. Maybe it wasn't, but I'm sensing it, so I'm going to say it. And poker face, yes. Taking a chance, risks and options, not showing hand, gambling. They want to take a gamble on this. They want to take a gamble on you. This is exciting, but it's also very scary for them. So I want to say, have some patience with this person. We do have the wait card there as well, but please have patience with them. They're doing their best. Okay. Or not. I mean, you know, if you're tired of waiting, maybe it's time for you to move on, and that's completely up to you, completely your choice. We all have free will. We all have to do what's best for us, and we can't necessarily sit around waiting for someone forever. Always going to be your choice. Okay, let's get some messages. What would your person say to you if they could say anything? If they had the bravery, the courage, the opportunity, the freedom to say anything to you, what would they say? I need you. Oh, that's lovely. Might be a little bit needy, but also very sweet. I'm sorry. Oh, maybe they're sorry they kept you waiting. Maybe they're aware that you've been through the mill waiting for them. You know, maybe your relationship has started or hasn't started. You've been waiting and they know you're waiting for them, or it has started and it can't really get off the ground like you want it to. Maybe they can't publicly acknowledge you yet, and you're waiting for them to sort everything out because they don't want to drag you into the drama or have people judge you, or even judge them. I've been in love with you for a while. Oh, that's beautiful. This isn't new. I need space. Yeah, and they feel quite melancholy as well, because these are all blue cards, and this is a little pack I made with a mixture of blue and pink cards, and sometimes the colours can be quite indicative of the person's mood, and the blue ones tend to be a little bit more moody and emotional, shall we say, than the pink ones, which tend to be more joyful. But they're not bad, you know, that it's not a good or bad thing, it's just a different vibe. Oh, I've got another blue one. I'm feeling sorry for myself. Yes, they really are. I think they've been through it. I think they're having a difficult time. If they haven't separated from the person yet, or they're thinking about doing it, it's really weighing heavy on their mind. And if they are doing it, they may be going through a nasty divorce. They may be having a difficult time, suffering judgment, being shunned by friends, family, their own children. You know, it feels like they're not having the best time of things. So try to be a little bit patient with them. And they do have this lack of self-worth here that comes through quite strongly, which can actually manifest as somebody acting very arrogant, and that's not who they are at all. They'll act arrogant, but actually it's because there's a deep wound. And we have a pink card. You are what I've been looking for. Yes, isn't that what I said? And it comes in on number 16. 16 in the tarot is the Tower. The Tower card, which is sudden, shocking, unexpected change, which can seem disastrous, huge upheaval. And I think that's what you were when you showed up in their life. You caused a tower moment, as we say in tarot. We'd call it a tower moment when somebody has this shocking revelation and nothing's ever going to be the same. You changed everything. You changed everything from blue to pink. You changed everything for this person, and nothing's going to look the same. And I think they're very grateful to you for that. But they also need to work on themselves so that they can be ready for this new beginning. But they do want it. They do. They genuinely care about you. There's a very beautiful connection here. So I'm going to clear the table. We're going to do charms, letters, and astrology signs for a bit of extra confirmation for you. Okay, and as if by magic my table is clear, let's get some letter tiles for a bit of extra confirmation. This can be your person's initials, your initials, their name, words or names that connect you. Just a bit of extra confirmation for you. Don't worry if their name doesn't show up. That doesn't mean it's not your reading. C, E, O. They might be a CEO, or you might. N, O. Oh no. Maybe you work in sales or nearest offer. You know, when you put something up for sale on like Gumtree or Facebook Marketplace or what's it called, Craigslist, and you put £500 or nearest offer. N, Z, PNZ, T, S, E, CZ. Is that Czech Republic? One of you could be from the area that used to be called Czechoslovakia, because that's what the Czech Republic, Slovak Republic, and possibly something else. My geography is not too good in that area, so I apologise. Interesting. I want to say somebody could be from the Zambia or Ghana. I'm getting some strong African vibes coming through here. E-A-G-G-E. I-R. Eagle could be a word that connects you. I-M, or it could be part of somebody's name. Iris, Miriam, Tammy, Tassie. Maybe one of you's from Tasmania. Have you been to Tasmania? A. Okay. Irima. Is that a word? Or Irina? Irina's a what? Irina's a name, isn't it? Yeah. I'm getting all kinds of international names coming through here, which is absolutely fascinating. So I'm going to do my best not to butcher any of them. Pedro. Aggie. Agnes. Agnieszka. Paolo. Pono. I don't know what that is. Okay. Tonos? And I have to apologise because I just started speaking light language recently, and so sometimes words come through me that are actually light language rather than one of our earthly languages. So bear with me if one of those languages comes through, because I might not realise it's happening. Okay. Nazir. Eggs could be important. Maybe you have chickens. Maybe they do. Prima donna. Maybe someone's a ballerina, a prima ballerina. Zara. Cara. Pam. Sam. Reggie. Zeta. Ooh, Zeta Afuki. Hi, Chrissy. Okay. Nag comes out quite strongly. Maybe somebody's a nag, or maybe you have horses. That's the slang for horse. Nag. Okay. Okay. All right. That's enough of that nonsense. Right, let's get astrology signs now. So this could be your big three, their big three, which is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your ascendant, or it could be a sign that's important in your chart or in your synastry with this person. So Aquarius, double Sagittarius, and Leo. Okay, so with the double signs here, you might both be Sagittarians or you might both be the same sign. I'm going to roll one of these again. Pisces. Okay, so we've got Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, and Pisces, and Sagittarius came out twice. All right, let's get some charms from the pile twos. See what other confirmation we've got for pile two. Oh, we've got a letter S. Sir. Somebody could be a sir or have some sort of title. Oh, it's the peace sign, but it's a heart-shaped one that's very cute. Heart-shaped CND. Somebody could be very passionate about world peace, peace and love, I want to say. Somebody could be a nun or know a nun. Have a connection there to nuns. Maybe went to a Catholic school or something. Oh, wow, then we've got the yin and yang next to it. That's gorgeous. Talking about world religions here, I want to go to peaceful world religions, someone who believes in harmony and peace for all peoples. It's gorgeous energy. A crazy original dragonfly. One of you is very, very different to most people, or maybe both of you. It's like you are this incredible, crazy, unique dragonfly person that's quite unlike anyone else they've ever met. Infinity, yes, there's an infinity bond here, I want to say. Those are the words I get. Your souls have a strong bond. You've known each other for a long time, in many lifetimes, and you've come together in this lifetime to bring peace, I feel, to each other, and also to help to bring peace and healing to the wider world. I feel that's your soul mission together, regardless of whether you actually have any sort of long-term relationship or romantic relationship, whether you even get together at all, because you always have free will, free choice. I feel you will. We've also got Capricorn coming in here. We've got this little heart that says love my dog with a paw print on the back, so one of you could be an animal lover or have a dog that connects you. And another dog, okay, the dog theme's coming through quite strongly. We've got a little Scotty dog here. That could also connect to the game Monopoly or to Radley. One of you might like Radley handbags. I do. And then there's an angel wing here as well. Okay. Maybe one of you has a tattoo with wings on it. I want to say tats. Okay. All right, part 2, that was your reading. I hope that was helpful. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to reach my first milestone of 1,000 subscribers, and I'd be so grateful if you would subscribe and help me to reach that. You can book a personal reading with me on my website, Angel Wings Holistics, which is below. All of those details are about me and what else you can have. You can actually go and pick a free card from my website as well. I have one of my angel decks published there that you can use for free at any time. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. You take very, very good care of yourself. Bye-bye. Hello, my beloved pile 3. You've come into this reading. You've chosen the Midnight Magic Tarot, and I'm saying things back to front, so there's a back to front energy here, and this lovely rainbow hematite ring, which we will pop over here. And I've pulled an oracle card to give us the energy of this group. So you've come in under the energy of the star. Could be a connection to pile, hang on, I was going to say pile 2, but then I thought pile 1. So there could be a connection to pile 2 and pile 1 here. Let's find out. On 29/11/2, wonderful numerology, very spiritual, very positive about new growth and about higher wisdom. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. Wow, wow. That's pretty great, isn't it, pile 3? All righty. Okay, on that bombshell, let's bring out some tarot cards, see what's going on in this connection. Now, we're asking for your person's thoughts and feelings for you today, and we're going to get a feel for what's going on here. All right. What is happening? The World, good place to start. Temperance. The Ace of Cups. The Moon. The Devil. And the Empress. Woo! Alrighty. What is happening? What is happening here? On the bottom we have the Sun. Wow. This does feel like a very positive reading. I have to say, very positive reading. If you're not already together with this person, I feel like they're hiding some very strong feelings for you, some very strong urges towards you as well. If you haven't been physical or intimate with this person, I think that's very, very, very much on their mind. Or if you have, that's also very much on their mind at the moment. There's a strong, passionate, physical connection here. So beautiful. For some people, I feel like this is a relationship about to go to the next level. You may already be with this person. This could be that they're going to ask you to move in with them, take the relationship to the next level somehow, get married, you know, get serious in some way, because there's this hidden deep passion that they have for you, which is gorgeous. I feel like you're their world. You really are. If you're not together yet, it could be that they're hiding their feelings, but they have caught feelings for you. It's absolutely beautiful energy, and they have you kind of up on a bit of a pedestal here. But I feel not in too much of an unrealistic way. They just admire you. I think there's a lot to admire. I feel you are the star to them. Maybe you're literally in the public eye. Maybe they see you as someone who is incredible, who is like a guiding light for them. So there's a very, very beautiful energy coming through here. Let's see what else we got. With the Eastern Jack-o'-lantern mushroom here, I want to bring in a connection to October as well, to Halloween, around that time, October, November. Or they could just be somebody who really, really loves Halloween, who lives for it. So it could be that there's a shift, a big change about to happen around that time. Maybe that's when you met. Maybe that's when you first got together, in sort of October, November, Halloween, Samhain type of time. This is a spicy energy. This is. It does feel like, I was going to say new beginning. For some people, this is literally going to be a new beginning, but for other people, it's going to be a next level. I think for a lot of people, this is a leveling up of a relationship rather than a beginning. But we have got more than one energy here, because of course this is a group reading. So take the energy that makes sense to you, take the message that makes sense to you, and leave what doesn't, because that'll be for somebody else. All right, let's bring in some angel cards. Oh, one throwing itself off the bottom already. Ideas and inspiration. Okay, there's like a muse. I feel like you're this person's muse. You inspire them. You inspire them to bigger and better things, bigger and better ideas. And they may not have told you that yet. I'm going to need to cover this one up a little bit. There we go. Self-acceptance. Wow. I really feel like you brought balance into this person's life when you met them. You made them feel calm and balanced. So it's like when they're around you, they feel better. They feel better about the world. They feel better about who they are. You are this amazing influence in their life. And particularly if they were in unpleasant relationships before, or they were in a dark place when they met you, it's almost like every time they saw you, even if it wasn't on a date or anything, you know, maybe you see each other in social settings, or you might work together or something, or have mutual friends, go to the same clubs, move in the same circles. It's like every time they bumped into you, maybe you work in a shop that they go to, every time they bump into you, just brighten the day. Maybe you serve them their coffee. Again, some people work at Starbucks. Someone works at Starbucks. That's a very specific message, like Starbucks or something like that. And you give them their coffee, and they literally come because they want to see you, because it lights them up. This beautiful energy here. You are this star, this shining apparition that leads them forwards, that brings them nuggets of truth as well. I feel like you're a bit of a spiritual teacher to this person as well. There's that. That's gorgeous. Okay, oh, two just came out together. Power and blessings. I think you're a very spiritually powerful person. I think this person knows that. Maybe you're a healer as well. There is a connection to, I get the energy of healer of the ages here. You're a very powerful person. Maybe you're very psychic. Maybe you work as a psychic or a healer. You're very aware of your abilities, or if you're not, you will be aware of them very soon. Because you are very powerful on a spiritual level as well. You have a very old, very powerful soul. Very wise soul, and I think that's one of the reasons they're drawn to you. There is that recognition there. I'm going to need another shell. Let's get a shell to cover up. Let's get a shell bra for this lady here. Freedom. I think you help to free them from old thoughts, old ways of thinking, old negative patterns. It's like when they see you, they feel better. It's like they live for the moments that they see you. Whether you're together yet or not, it's like, or even if you are together, this is what it was like very early on. It's like every time they saw you, you just lifted their spirits. Not necessarily because they were expecting anything to happen, but just because your energy was so uplifting. Your energy, your persona, your personality was so sunny, so bright, so uplifting. And I feel you still have that effect on them, but you show them that life can be different. You showed them that they didn't have to stay in negative thought patterns. I feel you changed this person, or you are changing this person. Yes, you are bringing spiritual growth to this person. You are very much a soul teacher, a spiritual teacher, and a soulmate to this person as well. It's absolutely gorgeous energy. I am loving this. Oh no, we're getting to this one first. All right, let's get your message here. I'm shuffling them off camera because they're not all YouTube friendly. Freedom again. There's a strong theme of freedom here. I got two cards of freedom. You could not make this up. Okay. I mean, I suppose you could make it up, but let's not put that one on the screen. Let's find a PG one. There we go. There we go. Lovely. Wow, there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Yes, I feel like that's the message you brought to this person, that there is nothing genuinely stopping them in their life other than themselves, other than their own negative thoughts, their own subconscious beliefs, their own thought patterns, their own habits, their own self-limitations. That's where the connection comes into part two. Part two, yeah. Okay, strong connection to part two here. Freeing them from slavery of some kind. It could be that for very, very few, maybe you literally freed them from a form of modern slavery. Okay, maybe you literally helped to liberate this person, but I feel it's a more sort of esoteric meaning of freedom here. You literally freed them from slavishly following their mind or the rules and regulations laid out for them by their society, by their religion, by their family, by their by their community, by their church, by their you freed them. You are this freeing angelic energy that came into their life and just threw everything upside down, just picked up all the pieces off the board and threw them in the air just to see how they'd land, and they'd never seen that before. I think you really took them by surprise. You changed their way of looking at things, and you are so unique, so special to them. Okay, let's find out what are Pile 3's thoughts and feelings. Pile 3's person, thoughts and feelings. Okay. The Runner. Fear of intimacy, running away, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. So yes, we may have a runner-chaser dynamic. This could be a twin flame connection. We have the chaser in pile 2, the runner in pile 3. So maybe one of them's for you, maybe one of you's for the other person. But yes, the runner-chaser dynamic is here. So this is a strong soulmate or twin flame, divine counterpart connection, whatever you wish to call it, whatever you resonate with. Passion, yes, insane chemistry, sparks and having fun, equal interest, burning desire. What was I saying about burning desire? Yeah, they want that. Yeah. Phoenix, more fire. New phase and rekindle, renew and growth, changed mind, rise from ashes. Yes, I feel like you literally changed this person's mind about so many things. You taught them so many new things. Maybe they were a devout Christian and you came in and taught them about witchcraft, and they suddenly realised that actually it was nothing to be scared of, and it was actually a very beautiful, wonderful thing. Sunglasses, watching, looking, perception, stalking. They're keeping an eye on you, for sure. If you're not actually together at the moment, or even if you are, they spy on you. They look at pictures just to think about you when you're not there. It's very sweet. Very sweet connection. Cupid's arrow. Oh, Have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by love. They were struck by you when they saw you. This incredible, powerful person came in and they just felt this insane pull. They couldn't explain it, but they knew that whoever they were before was over. Whoever they were before was gone. Separation. Okay. Sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. So maybe you're not together at the moment. Maybe you split up with this person, or maybe you just never got together and they miss you. They're thinking about you a lot. They are definitely thinking about you a lot. There's a passion in their pants and they interfere. Oh, come on. Those are the words to an LMFAO song. Spirit, seriously. Okay, LMFAO may be a link. That song. Sexy and I know it. Hilarious. Again, there's the arrogant energy that comes through arrogance, which could just be hiding a lack of self-worth. Seduction on the bottom, attraction, teasing, hooking up and date, third party, temptation. Yeah, it could be a third party situation. By that I mean they could still be connected to somebody else. They could still be in a relationship with somebody else, a marriage with somebody else. But they know that's not where they want to be. And you're a very strong temptation to them right now. The physical passion is very, very strong for you. But so is everything else. This isn't just a physical connection. There's a lot here. I feel like you've thrown this person's whole world into question. And so let's ask pile 3's person, their thoughts and feelings. What would they say to pile 3 if they were free to say anything they wanted? You remind me of another girl. So again, gender doesn't matter here. You could remind them of one of their exes or remind them of someone from their past who meant a lot to them. Take that as it resonates. It's going to be a little bit different for everyone because this is a group reading. You broke me. You kind of did, pile 3. You came in and you threw everything on the floor and they went, wait a minute, I was, oh. And they see what you did there. It's like their life will never be the same. For some of you, you know, if you came in, you had a passionate liaison and you stepped out again, maybe you had a one-night stand and you walked out on this person and they never got over it. You know, that there's a powerful energy here. I love you. Wow, some of them may already be in love with you. Beautiful. I admire you from a distance. Yeah, that's coming up with the sunglasses card here as well. So they're definitely keeping tabs on you regardless of what your connection is or how often you see each other. You are what I've been looking for. Yes, on some level they've always known that you were what they wanted, but I don't think they ever met anyone quite like you. Maybe they'd started to believe that you didn't exist, but you're like this unicorn that just showed up at the right time. And you're so beautiful. Oh, again, gender doesn't matter here. Take it as it resonates. This person's very, very, very physically attracted to you. Okay, so I'm going to clear the table. We're going to do letter tiles, astrology dice and charms to get a bit more confirmation for you, my pile 3s. Okay, pile 3, as if by magic the table is clear. Let's pull some letter tiles. Oh, that's a lot. And we got one on the floor. Which one threw itself on the floor? Let's find out. We have T. Letter T threw itself on the floor. Maybe you spilled some tea or they spilled some tea around you. Take it as it resonates. W. O. 2. Ooh. Okay. I. Twit-twoo. Maybe like owls. S. E. O. L. Lots of O's coming out here. Maybe wool. There's a town called Wool. Maybe there's a connection to Wales. It's a wool museum, isn't there? I've been there. B. E. A. O. Lots and lots and lots of O's. Lots of O's. Okay, F. C. I. S. R. L. E. J. P. T. And R. Okay, so you could see your name, their name, initials, names or words that connect you Doesn't have to be, but it's just a bit of extra confirmation. So I've got Jupiter, maybe your Jupiter placements are connected, maybe that's a word or a name that connects the two of you. I want to say Mistral as well, that's a wind in the south of France, southeast of France, Provence. Let's say Peter, Beatrice, Sissy, Wally, Walter, Sebastian, Seb, Lee, Flora, Florence. Florence could be the town as well. James, Jesse, Jeb, Jebediah. I'm getting kangaroos, or Roo could be a name. Leah, Sissy, Riri, or you might like Rihanna. Wallace, Cheryl, Tommy, there's a Beast here. You might like Beauty and the Beast, or maybe you watch Mr. Beast. Slide. Beowulf. There's a connection to Beowulf. Maybe that's a story that you enjoy. It could be a connection to Norse mythology or Norse religions. Felix, Charlie, Charles, okay, I'm getting a French word now, which is troubadour, which is like a travelling minstrel. Wallace, Bessie. Okay, all right, let's have a look at our astrology dice here. This could be your sun sign, moon sign, or ascendant, which is what we call your big three. Could be theirs, could be a sign that connects you. Oops. Scorpio, Pisces, double Virgo. Okay, I think every pile so far has a double sign, so very interesting. I'm taking that as a sign that we've got a lot of twin flame soulmates watching here. Okay, so you could both be Virgos, or you could both be the same sign. Doesn't have to be Virgo. I'm going to roll this one again. Leo, so we've got Leo energy coming out here as well. So let's do charms to get a bit more confirmation for my pile threes that this is their message, their person. We have HB, maybe your person is an artist or uses pencils for some reason. We have Gemini coming into the mix. We have a very cute little handbag. We have the Eiffel Tower, so it could be a connection to Paris or Tokyo. And we have this little rabbit who's got his fists up ready to fight. He's very cute. It could be a connection to, I want to say to Easter or March. Mad as a March hare is what I get with this one. I'm also feeling a connection to martial arts and boxing. Okay. All right, that's what I have for you, my pile threes. I hope that was helpful. I hope that resonated. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. I am trying to reach my first milestone of 1,000 subscribers. I'd be so grateful if you'd be a part of that journey with me. I will see you very soon. You take very good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.